This morning, how many of you are ready to sit at the table of your enemies comfortably and confidently around lions whose mouths are shut because of who's at the head of your table? The presence of your enemies is a possible place. The presence of your enemies in the vast majority of your valleys is possible to be comfortable and confident because of who's at the head of my table. God was the one who prepared my table. And as long as God prepares my table and sits at the head of my table, there's nothing that any enemy of my life can do but sit there and be quiet. They can't do anything. Their lines, just like with Daniel, their mouths are shut. They can't do nothing. They just got to sit there and watch as God continues to be God. Some of you are sitting at the table with your enemies and they are doing everything but being quiet because you've assumed the role of sitting at the front. You've assumed the role of being at the head of your table, and all the enemies are doing is keeping you in bondage, and you're wondering why it's not working, and God's like, put me at the head, and you go back to the back. And as long as I'm at the head of your table, there's nothing that Satan can do, there's nothing that depression can do, nothing suicide can do, nothing that any enemy can do in my life, because I'm at the head of your table. The presence of your enemies is a very, very possible place. You can sit here with confidence. You can sit here comfortably, but you can't do it with pride. You've got to be humble. You've got to have sat at the table of humility long enough to know what it means to serve and be the least before you can ever sit here and be comfortable around everything in your life that was trying to destroy every part of what God was trying to build. Humility is the key. Confidence in not what pride says, but what God says.